Alrighty guys, we're going to be looking at SWTOR advanced classes. First we're going to be looking at the Sith Warrior Juggernaut. Alright, the Sith Warrior Juggernaut is a tank. It's a defender of the Sith Empire. He embodies the teaching of Marco Ragnos. I don't know who that is. Maybe you heavy lore fans can inform me on that. I don't know. He charges into enemies with heavy armor and pure rage. He is a tanking class. He's a tanking specialization. That's what he does. That's what he does. The Juggernaut stops at nothing to crush enemies, obliterating them with heavy hits. That is your threat holder. It's a threat holder into what you would use. Like, for example, Shatter. Its instance, its cooldown is 9 seconds. Its range is 4 meters. It channels the force into your lightsaber and crushes your target under its weight, dealing 569 internal damage to a target afflicted by Sundering Assault. That would be a proc. Sundering Assault would be used as a proc, and I'm sure its ability used within. With a further 1,476 internal damage over 12 seconds. So it's a dot damage over time, if you don't know, included into the move itself. So it'll constantly give you threat and hold aggro. So it's a really good threat holder. It's a good damage dealer along with a threat holder. Unstoppable. It's a passive ability that you'll get once you train into it. Its Force Charge has a 100% chance to grant Unstoppable, reducing all damage taken by 20% and granting immunity to physics and movement impairing effects for 4 seconds. This has a PvP and PvE aspect to it. And the reducing damage taken is obviously a PvE aspect, and so is and movement impairing is even a PvE aspect, such as in situations where you have to get out of the fire or something like that. And it's also a PvP aspect. Who doesn't want their damage to who doesn't want their damage reduced by 20%? I mean, that's of course you want that. It's less chance you're going to die and more chance you're going to kill some full Jedis or something. And that's a very just diverse move that's really just implemented within this spec, which will really make people maybe draw people into different PvP specs and not just one certain spec that's supposed to be the best, which is what I'm really hoping for. I don't want there to just be like one balanced spec over another spec wherever. I just don't want that. Immortal. It uses the power of the Force to increase the warrior's survivability in battle. This is the tanking aspect. It's so obviously the tanking aspect. Invincible. Its instance and its cooldown is 3 minutes. Reduces the damage of the warrior suffers from all sources by 60% for 9 seconds. Such as examples when, say, your boss enrages, he's doing extra damage, just anything like that. Or even if you want to solo a mob or something when you're leveling up as a Juggernaut or something. It really can come into play very well. Revenge. While in Saru form, parrying, deflecting, shielding, or resisting an attack has a 50% chance to grant revenge. This reduces the rage cost of your next Force Scream or Smash by 1. Lasts 10 seconds and stacked up to 3 times. That means it reduces your rage by quite a bit. It reduces the rage cost by quite a bit, and it also throws in other aspects, and that way you'll have more threat, and maybe if you have to, say, pull off of the other guy, you can easily pull off or something. It's definitely the more tanking side Immortal is. And Vengeance holds more of your threat. Immortal really just protects you more. And Rage, shared. It's shared like between the Marauder and the Juggernaut. It allows the warrior greater control of the Force and further mastery of the Shicho form. I don't know what the forms are. I have not a clue what forms do. I'm assuming maybe there's something like stances and WoW with warriors. I'm not entirely sure, but that's my guess and just what I think. Alright, Obliterate. Jumps to a target, impaling it for 307 to 360 or 363 weapon damage. Strikes with both weapons if dual wielding. Obviously, if you're dual wielding, you're a Marauder, and this will be one of your main damage dealers. Just as you will, it'll be a threat holder if you are a Juggernaut. I mean, again, that's why it's shared. It'll benefit both ways. And then Shockwave. Each tick of Force Choke and Force Crush grants you Shockwave, increasing the damage of your next smash deals by 25%. It stacks up to 4 times. That means you'll eventually get 100% damage done. That's beast. You will straight blow people or mobs up. It'll be a big DPS increaser and threat increaser. You will be doing a ton of damage and putting out a ton of damage with that. It's a really impressive move. I really like it. And I can't wait to bring you guys more content because I look forward to it just as much as you guys do. I've been stuck on WoW for quite some time and I'm just sick of it. I'm ready for something new and I'm really hoping this game does not fail us. I don't think it will either. But go look up my friend Dragon Drummer 92. He is on YouTube as well as I am, and we are putting together a Tourcast. I know there's others out there and whatnot, but if you would just do that for us, and you know we're kind of looking for a build up of fans to just bring you guys content, you know, weekly and give you a fresh hit on what we're gonna do. just on what time, and then I'm even going to bring you some raid and dungeon content and just kind of give you a guide on what to do and stuff, because I am going to be the Juggernaut. That's why I started off with it, and it's somewhat of a basic thing, but you know, whatever. I'll keep looking into this, and I'll keep giving you videos daily. And this is Xerxes, and I will see you guys next time.